The Bamsters rated our show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do it. Bacon commands you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Friday's news roundup here at Bamsters. It is May 17th. My name is Russian, but hey, you can call me G. And getting right into it, Tabletop Gods, whom we interviewed earlier this week, has left early access for a full release yesterday, Thursday. The game is a Clash Royale style game with VR support, where you play as a god directing your minions to war over 3 rounds to take out the opponent's towers while defending your own. You can check out the game on the regular show, and it is free on Steam this weekend, along with a 25% discount that ends on the 23rd. Over on the Epic Store, Epic Games has launched their first sale running from May 16th to June 13th. Games will feature up to 75% off, and Epic is providing a blanket $10 off any game listed at $14.99 or more at Epic's own expense. As a result, any developer not featuring a specific discount for their game will not have a reduction in income if their game is getting that 10% general discount. However, it does sound like Epic Games didn't clear the mega sale with publishers and developers, as stories of games being removed from the Epic Store are emerging. Paradox removed their upcoming game Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 shortly after the mega sale started, and it is expected to be coming back afterwards. Paradox has come out and said that any purchases during the period where it was available with a discount will be honored. Clay Entertainment's Oxygen Not Included has also been removed from the store at this point, with no statements from Clay Entertainment. The discounts have been seen as potentially problematic with regional pricing and non-exclusive titles, and this whole thing will have been a learning experience for Epic Games. One thing they should be applauded for though is the decision to make the blanket $10 discount retroactive for any purchases up to 2 weeks before the sale was announced. This should help alleviate some of the common concerns found on Steam, where gamers will refrain from purchasing games if there's a rumor or expectation that a sale is coming up. Meanwhile, Ubisoft has announced that The Division 2 missed sales goals on consoles due to a crowded market. In a recent investors call, Ubisoft CEO Frédéric Duguay announced that the game, The Division 2, missed its sales goals on console platform due to an unexpectedly crowded market at the time of release. On Windows, the game sold as expected, matching the previous installment sales, despite skipping Steam in favor of Ubisoft's own Uplay platform and the Epic Games Store. Sales on Uplay reportedly went up significantly, doing 10 times as much as The Division 1, and had a platform-wide increase of 150% year-on-year, in large part due to The Division 2. Despite the lower sales figure on consoles, Ubisoft is confident they'll make up the numbers as future content is released for the game. Moving on to Netflix, they have announced that they're going to host a panel at E3. Yes, Netflix has announced via a super awkward Twitter exchange with the official E3 account that they are hosting a panel at E3. Following the varied success with their Netflix originals, they are planning to have a line of games based on some of those very same shows, starting with Stranger Things. Not much else is known about Netflix's plans, but hopes that the Stranger Things game will be the one Telltale worked on is probably premature. E3 meanwhile will run from June 11th through June 13th. And staying with Netflix, Millarworld's The Magic Order is coming to Netflix. Netflix is creating a TV series based on 2018's The Magic Order, and has tapped James Wan, the director behind Aquaman and Furious 7, to direct its pilot episode. Creator Mark Miller has described The Magic Order as The Sopranos meet Harry Potter, a magical fantasy crime thing, where no one notices the monsters that inhabit the world because there are people who deal with these things in the shadows. The Magic Order comics was released after Netflix took over Millarworld, and was illustrated by Marvel artist Oliver Coipel, whose previous works includes The Amazing Spider-Man, Avengers, Thor, and X-Men. And lastly, Game of Thrones fans are doing a petition to have the final season remade. Yes, following the last few episodes, more than 600,000 signatures have been given to a petition to redo the whole Season 8 of Game of Thrones. The complaint being the writers behind the show not having any material to base it on, i.e. G.R.R. Martin's books have not caught up with the TV series, are apparently incompetent and should not be allowed to make TV at all. A wide array of complaints have been levied against this season, be it a very dark episode, character arcs that seemed different from where the character has been going previously, and a feeling that it is rushed. And while we can take any topic and take them apart and look whether we agree with them, a lot of this seems to be basically people not agreeing with where the story went and wanting it to be more of a Disney-style happy ending. There are issues. By all means there are issues. But a complete remake is just not going to happen. And if nothing else, 600,000 signatures is just telling HBO that there's more of a market. There are people who really like the show. Cue all the sequels, cue all the prequels, every show they're going to make in that world. And if people are that annoyed, how about just not watching the rest of the season? Show HBO, etc., that you do not want this. Perhaps that works. It won't, but perhaps. Anyways, this has been a quick roundup, very quick one, with me being all alone because the team has left me. They are busy otherwise. But do stay tuned. There will be Monday's news, might just be me again. And next week's main episode will be a comic shop talk. So TJ is back with more information of what is going on in the world of comics. Anyways, my name is Christian, and it was a pleasure talking to you today. Ciao.